So I'm Lynn.
I'm Victoria.
And we are the LV Project. For some reason we decided to do this video in a new location.
Yay.
So yeah, it's just gonna be for this day.
Yes,
For today.
yes.
Yeah.
Our usual, normal, beautiful writing will be back soon. But yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video that we posted last time. And today we're just gonna chat about the classes that were hard, like one class that was hard for each of us, and then why it was hard and how we overcome it and things like that. So do you want to start us off?
Sure. And so how should I begin this? Basically, my hardest class I've ever taken was physics. The reason why physics was actually pretty hard for me is because I did not have a good foundation for calculus. I never had a really good calculus professor to start with, and plus for my calculus class I had 3 different professors who taught things very differently, so 3 different teaching styles. And so by the time I actually got a really good teacher, the professor was pretty much lecturing new material that unless you're able to be proficient and be good at your foundations, you probably wouldn't get it.
Oh, wow.
And so because of that,
so it was like physics, calculus based.
Yes, it was calc-based physics. And so when I actually took physics, first term of physics, I struggled a lot. I wasn't able to actually solve this problem until this term, in which I realized that perhaps the professor that was teaching physics might not be the professor that will help me learn the most. And so I actually
match with your learning style.
Exactly. So I switched professors, and actually I'm glad to say that I am really loving that professor right now.
Good.
And so actually for the first time I actually got an A on my midterm for physics. I'm like, yes. So I thank you so much, my current physics professor. My past professor, I thank you so much for teaching me as you can. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be in your class anymore, but the fact in which I still got something out of it. So I'm still thankful for that, but I feel like it might be best if I can be able to switch to another professor and be able to learn more based on the teaching style that professor has.
That's a really good note to end with. And like, so you were saying that physics calc was hard for you, and then your solution was like a new professor.
Yes,
so
pretty much.
Cool.
And a lot of practice.
Right. So my class that I was really nervous about was anatomy and physiology lecture and lab. I was just nervous because I know that coming in that is going to require a lot of work. And so the fact that knowing that it's going to take a lot of time is stressful. Every single class there will be less people because it's just very stressful, and it's just discouraging when you keep trying to catch up all the time. So what has helped me is I just draw a lot of the because we have to memorize the different parts of the muscles and bones. Drawing really helpful, and just going to what they call open labs, which I hope you guys, if you're taking anatomy and physiology, will have a lot of open labs, and that is really helpful when you just go to lab and just study the cadaver or the models. Just recently I just got better with like biology and stuff. I'm always used to chemistry, I get it, but math I get it, but then biology has always been something that is like a big challenge for me every time I have to take the class. So I think having this is really important, like I took cell biology before I take anatomy and physiology. I think that really helped my anxiety with A&P was having taken the previous biology class, drawing a lot, helping me memorizing stuff, repetition. So I hope to continue to do that and just make sure that I have the time to actually do all that. And I think as you trial and error, you find your learning style, and usually your learning style for one class is different from another class.
Very true.
I try to be more flexible. I'm still learning that in my method of studying, to, you know, I don't have to study the same way every time, just whatever works best. So yeah, flexibility is another thing that has helped me with A&P, but it's really like once you get it done and things like this, very fulfilling. And having, like Lynn were pointing this out, like having a good professor for classes that are hard is really important. And just yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna end it today by just saying that when you feel that you aren't able to pass a class, or you feel like you're gonna fail a class, don't worry, you're not the only one here. I mean, there are many times where you feel like we want to give up, like we want to drop the class. And if worst comes to worst, then talk with your advisor.
Exactly.
And they're going to be the ones who know best about whether or not you want to finish the class and then retake it, or you just want to drop the class. And so, but in any case, we know that you can be able to do it.
Yes. That's. Go ahead.
With enough perseverance, I'm sure you can be able to do it.
Yeah, and having surround yourself with people that are gonna build you up, social support, like friends that you can really trust and grow with, are really important for me. It has been so helpful. So, all right. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Hopefully.
Bye. Bye.